Just to illustrate the point of how much digital transformation has been accelerated in the last year and a half. When you look at the chat, the use cases for automation span from signatures to automated alerts to get reps to update Salesforce through Slack. Automating creation of renewals and quotes, so CPQ, chatbots. There are so many different Darren Heron throughout mix max sequences. So it's almost every piece, which is fascinating too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's so much that can be fixed, and frankly, there's so many companies that are helping. If you're working within Salesforce, you brought up, UiPath. You've brought up I'm very familiar with Zapier, of just things that you can plug in between your software systems that are helping kick off that next task, or when something happens, it's creating that task or that reminder or sending documents out. So there's so many ways now that, we're going to talk about really simple things that are going to be able to save your companies lots of money. So when you're selling them something, you're saying, here's the ROI on this, possible use case. So you're going to be able to realize that ROI immediately, save you time, save your finance team time, and be able to, have your company realize that revenue faster when making sales. This next slide here is that really once again visualizing that the pandemic accelerated this digital transformation. So where we saw this kind of gradual change, where people were slowly picking things up, slowly learning, all of a sudden boomed. We actually had some data that the year ending in April, DocuSign reported about $469 million in revenue, which was a 59% jump year over year. So a company like DocuSign all of a sudden grew 60% just because the pandemic happened, where we saw e-signature as an example of companies that all of a sudden realized we have to change